If you love liberty, declare your independence by signing the Shire Society Declaration at shiresociety.com.
Well, I've got two things to say on this bill. The first thing is very general. It's about the proper role of government. Thomas Jefferson, in the second paragraph of the Declaration of Independence, wrote, "We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that we are endowed by our Creator with certain unalienable rights, that amongst these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, that to secure these rights, governments are instituted amongst men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed, and that whenever any form of government becomes destructive of these ends, it is the right of the people to alter or to abolish them." Now, whether or not you think people are going to find happiness by taking Kratom, and I don't know, I don't take the stuff. I'm not an addict, I don't need it. But whether or not you think people are going to find happiness by taking Kratom, they have the right to pursue happiness by taking Kratom. Now, some will say, well, Declaration of Independence, that doesn't bind us legally. It's not the Constitution. Well, the Ninth Amendment of the Constitution says the enumeration in this Constitution of certain rights shall not be held to deny or disparage others retained by the people. And the first three rights that are retained by the people are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. So we have a right to pursue happiness by whatever means we want to, so long as we do not intrude on the equal rights of others to do the same. The second thing I'd like to say is I'd like to give just a view of I'm a retired gangster. I used to be a pot dealer. I did some time for that. So I know a little bit about gangsterism. And the most dangerous drug cartel in the world is Big Pharma. And people say, drug cartel? How can you call it a drug cartel? Drug cartels are out there with guns, shooting people on the corner, taking out the competition. Well, the thing is, they're the cartel, you're the muscle. You, the government, are the muscle. We have drugs. Marijuana. When marijuana is legalized completely, opiate deaths dropped by 25%. This Big Pharma bigwig who just went to prison for bribing doctors for prescribing opiates to people who didn't need them, guess what? He donated a full $500,000 to keeping weed illegal just in the state of Utah. Now, why would he do that? Why would this crook be such a generous man to want to keep kids off pot? Well, the reason is because before people don't die of opiate overdoses, they don't buy his product, and he doesn't make money off them. That's why every single illegal drug is a drug that is useful for something, in many cases more useful than what Big Pharma will give you. Okay? Weed works much better for depression for some people. It varies from person to person than Big Pharma's poison Prozac, which has driven a couple of my friends to suicide, so I speak feelingly of it. But they don't want us to have the option of the safe way to deal with it. They want us to be forced to their way. Johns Hopkins University has done studies using LSD, using mushrooms, showing that instead of taking it every day, they can do therapy, cognitive behavioral therapy, with people who are tripping on LSD or mushrooms, and they can make permanent breakthroughs that do not need maintenance. Now, that's not what Big Pharma wants to hear, because they want to sell you some drugs every day. They want to be out on that corner dealing their crack. Well, the problem is that's not what we need. I guess that's pretty much all I've got to say on the subject, except I realize that for the last century that you have been making war on drug users. You've been trying to help. And I just want to let y'all know we've had all the help we can stand. You're killing us. Stop helping, please. Any questions?
You're not saying I'm 100 years old, though, right?
No. I'm saying I'm not saying you personally.
Okay.
Actually, if you want to know who started the war on drugs, look up a guy named Anslinger. Now, Anslinger was kind of an amazing guy. He was so racist that they wanted to fire him in 1920 for being a racist.
Right. Well, thank you. And thank you for your testimony. Are there any questions? Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right.
We'd like to invite you to visit freekeen.com. Freekeen.com features audio, video, and blogs chronicling the transition to a voluntary society. Freekeen.com also has comments and discussion forums so you can be heard. Freekeen.com.
I should be in Keene, New Hampshire with the Free Staters.